Trump says Starmer and Macron have not done anything to end Ukraine war. US President Donald Trump has criticized French President Emmanuel Macron and UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, stating they have not done anything to end the war in Ukraine ahead of their upcoming visit to the White House. Trump also remarked that Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelenskyy had no cards in peace negotiations, adding, "I don't think he is very important to be in meeting." Since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, the UK, France, and other allies have been providing Kyiv with military and humanitarian aid. European leaders recently held a crisis providing summit in Paris to discuss Ukraine, coinciding with US-Russia talks in Saudi Arabia. Concerns have been raised that Ukraine and Europe could be sidelined in peace negotiations. Despite his criticism, Trump also expressed positive sentiments toward Macron and Starmer in his interview with Fox News, calling Macron a friend and describing the British Prime Minister as a very nice guy. Macron is scheduled to visit Washington, D.C. on Monday, while Starmer will arrive on Thursday. Earlier this week, Starmer indicated that the UK was ready and willing to deploy troops in Ukraine to help guarantee its security as part of a potential peace deal. The BBC has reached out to Prime Minister's office for further comments. While European leaders have ruled out negotiations directly with Russia, they have consistently met to discuss strategies for supporting Ukraine. In response to the invasion, the US, UK, EU, and allied nations such as Australia, Canada, and Japan have imposed over 20,000 sanctions on Russia. Many European nations have also formalized agreements to provide long-term aid to Ukraine. In January, Starmer signed a landmark agreement with Zelenskyy, assuring him that UK would support Ukraine not just in the immediate future but for 100 years, long after this terrible war is over and Ukraine is free and thriving once again. Trump's Ukraine envoy Kate Kellogg report extensive and positive discussions with Zelenskyy in Kyiv on Thursday. He praised Zelenskyy as a courageous leader, despite Trump's recent remark referring to him as a director. In recent days, Zelenskyy has held phone calls with several world leaders who reaffirmed their commitment to including Ukraine in any peace negotiations. During his Fox News interview, Trump asserted that neither Russia nor Ukraine would proceed with peace talks without his direct involvement. He continued to criticize Zelenskyy, saying, "I have been watching this man for years now as his cities get demolished, as his people got killed, as his soldiers get decimated. I have been watching him negotiate with no cards. He has no cards and you get sick of it. You just get sick of it. I have had it." Addressing Ukraine's exclusion from the Saudi Arab peace talks, Trump suggested that Russia found it impossible to make a deal with Zelenskyy. He claimed that Russia genuinely wanted a resolution but that President Vladimir Putin does not have to make a deal. US Vice President J.D. Vance countered criticism that Trump's stance on Russia amounted to appeasement. Meanwhile, negotiations between Kyiv and Washington appeared to be advancing toward a deal guaranteeing the US rights to Ukraine's rare earth mineral deposits. Trump has framed this as a way for Ukraine to compensate the US for past military support. On Friday, we told reporters that the US and Ukraine were pretty close to finalizing the agreement, stating we'll get our money back. If you like the video, then like, comment, and subscribe, then you will be with us.